So we'll clean
This
it up.
conference will now be recorded.
I see Mr.
Morning,
Schreiner
Mayor.
just joined. Mayor's there. About 30 more seconds, we'll get going. Okay, I have 9 o'clock, and we'll call the meeting to order, our Board of Works meeting for December the 8th. Welcome, everybody. First thing we have on our agenda, and we just talked about how awkward this is, but we'll just do it the way we've been doing, is to do the Pledge of Allegiance. So I'm going to start out, and everybody can do their own thing, but we'll do the pledge, then we'll do the minute approval. So let's go ahead and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And thanks for those that did stand. Thanks, everybody. We have next on the agenda the approval of the minutes from last week, and Chair, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved, Murray.
Is there a second?
Second, Childress.
It's moved and seconded. Corrections or changes in the minutes, anybody? Okay, Sue, it's your turn.
Okay, Childress,
Present.
Henriette,
Aye.
Murray.
Aye.
Schreiner,
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Minutes approved.
Okay, thank you. One of the things we didn't do, Cindy, do we need to do this? Do we need to do a roll call of who's attending?
I think that would probably be a good idea.
Okay, let's go ahead. I should have done that before this. Again, this is not my thing, so I should have done it before we started, but we'll take a roll call of folks in the Board of Works present. Sue, would you do that for us, please?
Childress,
Present.
Henriette,
Present.
Murray,
Here.
Schreiner,
Present.
Moulton.
Present.
Okay, thank you.
Present.
Thanks very much. Next on the agenda, we have bids under advisement, the RFQ for the guaranteed savings contract. Jeremy or Brad or whoever's doing that, any updates on that?
Yeah, that'll remain tabled. We're going to grade the proposals and hopefully have you something either next week or that first meeting in January.
Okay, thank you very much. So we'll go to new business, engineering. Jeremy, you doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning, Jeremy Grenard, City Engineer. This morning we have 3 change orders. The first one is change order number 1, which is the final change order for the South 9th Street sidewalk project for the sidewalk that was constructed from Harrington Drive to County Road 430 South. During construction, we directed the contractor to reconfigure a ramp connection in order to better accommodate the drainage. The change order is for $900, bringing the total contract amount to $30,800 with an overall change order amount of 3%. We're requesting your approval of the change order.
Thanks, Jeremy. Chair, I'll entertain an order, a motion to approve change order number 1 on this project.
Schreiner, move approval.
Second.
Moulton, second.
Moved by Schreiner, seconded by Moulton. This is the first change order, and as Jeremy said, the final change order. Anybody have any questions of Jeremy on this change order? Hearing none. Cindy, I'm sorry, Sue.
Childress,
Aye.
Henriette,
Aye.
Murray.
Aye.
Schreiner,
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Change order passes 5-0.
Thank you very much. Jeremy?
The second one is change order number 5 for the Twickenham Boulevard reconstruction project. This change order is due to changing conditions because one of the utilities was not properly relocated. Our contractor had to wait on them to relocate. During this delay, there were also associated weather delays. for a total of 26 days of impact to the project. The request is for a time extension only and not for a price adjustment. The request changes the substantial completion date by 26 working days, which includes Saturdays, from October 3rd, 2020 to November 2nd, 2020. We've reviewed and recommend your approval of this change order.
Jeremy, is this the final change order or do you have more to come here?
There'll be more to come.
Okay, this is change order number 5, you say?
Yes.
Okay. So Chair, to get this on the table, Chair, I'll entertain a motion to approve change order number 5 on the Twickenham Boulevard project.
So
Move
Murray.
to
Murray moved,
second, Childress.
Childress seconds. And just to reiterate what Jeremy just said, this is just an extension of the time period for 26 days, not just, but that's what this is. Anybody have any further questions for Jeremy on this?
Yeah, I just, Jeremy, it's Ron. I just wondered, aside from this, how that project's going. I know it was totally starting over from a road that wasn't well engineered a long time ago.
Yeah, the project itself has gone really well, especially up to that delay. They were just really moving along and things were going very smoothly. Because that delay was during some of the best weather we had. And then afterwards, they ended up having additional rain delays and things like that. They've been a lot slower after the delay, but they are now putting in the last of the trees and should be opening it up to 4 lanes soon.
It looks like it's going to be a really great addition. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, Jeremy,
Jeremy.
just out of curiosity, which was it, one utility or was it more than one utility? And if it was one, who was it?
It was a single utility. It was Frontier.
Frontier, okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, you asked my question, Gary. Thank you.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second. Sue, do you want to take the roll call vote for us, please?
Childress,
Aye.
Henriot,
Aye.
Murray,
Aye.
Shriner,
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Change order number 5 passes 5-0.
Thank you, Sue. Appreciate that. Jeremy?
And the third one is change order number 7 on the general trades bid package for Loeb Stadium. This change order is a combination of multiple items, including 3 adds and 2 deducts. 2 of the adds are changes in conditions that were encountered during construction, and 1 is a change of scope. The 2 deducts are for items that were deemed unnecessary during construction. The overall change order is a deduct of $8,592, bringing the contract amount to $10,537,084, with an overall change order amount of 0.5%. Logan Brown from Kettle Hut is here if we have any specific questions about the change order, and we're requesting your approval.
Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate that. Chair, entertain a motion to approve this change order number 7 on the general conditions or structures. General trades, I'm sorry.
Moulton
Childress.
moves to approve.
Was that you, Amy?
Yes.
Amy moves. Childress seconds.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Questions on this?
Question on the deduct for milling paving along Bryce Street. Is that deferred to a future date for someone else, or is that just eliminated?
That is just eliminated.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jeremy, I have a general question because this happens all the time, and this is with all construction, road construction for us. I see the number 1, removing a gas line along Main Street. Obviously, that was not, that was something that was added in because we didn't know it was there. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was an abandoned gas line. It wasn't in use. It just when we encountered it when we went to put in the curb.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know that it was abandoned. I thought maybe it was something being used. And my question was going to be that as we move through time, now that we have all this stuff digitalized and everything with the GPS that Butler, Furman, and Cipher do for us, I was just curious as to if these incidents of discovering something we don't know about utility services is reducing over time.
It definitely is. I mean, speaking in general, even before my 3 years here at the city, I've noticed that the impact to construction projects from utilities is decreasing over time.
Okay, thank you. Good.
This
Good.
particular one being an abandoned gas main, I don't believe we had it located.
No, I'm sure you didn't. And I can tell by now by looking at the change order, there's only $1,500 or $1,600. It probably wasn't very significant. So yeah, okay. Okay, we have I think we have a motion, a second on this change order number 7 for the general trades for Loeb Stadium, which by the way, it just looks absolutely fabulous. Any further questions or comments? Sue,
No.
your turn.
Childress,
Aye.
Henriot,
Aye.
Murray,
Aye.
Shriner,
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Change order number 7 passes 5-0.
Okay,
Thank you,
very
everyone.
much. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Next we have Lafayette Housing Authority.
Good morning, Valerie Oakley, Project Manager with Lafayette Housing Authority. I'm here to request an amendment to the agreement between the Lafayette Housing Consortium and Wabash Center for the 2019-2020 250 South agreement. This agreement was for the construction of 53 West 250 South. It is a single-story ADA accessible new construction home that enabled clients to move from 2-story housing with stairs into a single-story home. So the project is finished, it is occupied, and I am trying to finish up the paperwork and process the final payments. So this request will extend the completion time to December 31st, 2020 to give us time to process the final paperwork.
Okay, thank you, Valerie. Appreciate that. Chair, entertain a motion to approve this change order for between Lafayette Housing Consortium and Wabash Center for this project.
Murray, moved.
Shriner, second.
Murray moves, Shriner seconded. Any questions for Valerie on this extension of the time frame? Hearing none,
Valerie,
all those- Go ahead, I'm
retain-
sorry. Go ahead,
Valerie, do we retain funds in this 8th home that will be carried over into next year?
No, I'm actually processing the release of the final $18,000 to be paid out by December 31st.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Other questions for Valerie? Okay, we have a motion, a second. Sue, it's your turn.
Childress,
Aye.
Henriot,
Aye.
Murray,
Aye.
Shriner,
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Amendment number 1 passes 5-0.
Thank you, Sue. Appreciate that. Thanks, Valerie.
Thank you.
David, purchasing.
Dave Payne, Purchasing Manager. TNT Tree Service and Browning Tree Service have served us under contract during 2020, and both of them have agreed to continue that contract at the same rates for the same services. And so I would recommend that you agree to renew that contract with both of those entities.
Thank you, Dave. Chair, entertain a motion to approve David's recommendation of renewing these 2 contracts with TNT's Tree Service and Browning Tree Services.
Murray.
Childress,
moved.
Murray moves, Childress seconds. Is that okay, Norm?
that works. Thank you.
Okay, so the motion, a second. Questions for David on this? Hearing none, Sue, it's your turn.
Childress,
Aye.
Henriot,
Aye.
Murray,
Aye.
Joyner,
Aye.
Moulton.
aye,
Contract passes 5-0.
Thank you, Sue. Appreciate that. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, David. Claims. Tim?
Good morning, everyone. Tim Clary, City Controller. The Controller's Office has reviewed and processed these claims in the amount of $3,199,346.37. We ask for your approval.
Thank you, Tim. Chair, entertain a motion to approve the approval of the claims for this week.
Shriner, move approval.
Second?
Murray.
Murray seconds. So we have Shriner moving, Murray seconds. Questions on the claims?
Tim, on Big 16, there is an professional services for 2019 city CAFR. It's from Baker Tilly Virchow Kraus LLP. Will you help me understand what CAFR is?
Yes, that acronym stands for the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. It's the commonly known as the CAFR report that we now issue here at the city, our financial statement, notes, and other financial information. We contract with Baker Tilly to put the final product together. We construct all the content here, and then we hire them to put it all together before we submit it to the GFOA.
All right, thank you. And then on Big 22, basically just a question about where we're at on a contract with Greeley and Hanson, Climate Action Plan Engineering Services. That's a new initiative, correct?
Yeah, Norm, I could probably better position to answer that maybe than Tim, because I sat on those committees and sat through those meetings. So as you're probably aware, the city had started a climate action plan early in 2019 prior to COVID. We got slowed down obviously because of COVID, but during that time it gave us an opportunity to really talk to West Lafayette to see where they were at in the resolution that they had previously passed, a chance to talk to Tippecanoe County to see if they wanted to get involved and if we wanted to bring the Lafayette, West Lafayette, and Tippecanoe County together to do a climate action plan for the entire county, join the cohort with IU Resiliency Group, and some of those things. West Lafayette had actually already done that. Lafayette's done it now. We're working with the county. So that we don't really have the staff time or the expertise between the entities to put together the first major steps that need to be done to get three groups together, put the plan, begin to get us hooked up with, like I said, the resiliency groups here in Purdue at IU. So we entered into an agreement. Each entity paid $10,000, Tippecanoe County, West Lafayette, and that's maybe a little bit more than that. There might have been some change in there. And we've hired Greeley and Hanson to help us put together the first two stages of this organizational group. And I can tell you that the young lady they have doing that, and John Lenti, I think the way I pronounce the last name, are phenomenal. We just had a meeting at the end of last week. We're making great progress. We put in our communication plan together. Dave Honke and Patty Payne are working on that. We've taken our steps and we've joined several groups. So we're making really nice progress, and hopefully, you know, in 2021 we can get back to having some larger in-face meetings, community meetings. So a long-winded answer there. That's the group that's helping the three entities here put together a climate action plan, and we're hoping by the end of 2021, provided the vaccine, everything's kind of kicking in well, and we can do some of the things we need to do with folks that, we'd have our plan put together and our metrics, and we're working on our greenhouse gas emissions data survey right now to quantify that. Some things like that. I can tell you that I told them actually whatever day it was last week that we met, that I was extremely pleased with the work Greeley and Hanson is doing and the way they're keeping us on task.
Well, I applaud the initiative, Mayor. Good work.
Thank you.
Other questions on the claims? Okay, hearing no further questions, I don't want to rush anybody here, but hearing no further questions, Sue, do you want to take a roll call vote for us?
In Childress,
Aye.
Inriot,
Aye.
Murray,
Aye.
Shriner, Alton,
Aye.
Sorry, I'm aye on that too, Sue.
okay, claims pass 5-0.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. That's it for the agenda. I'm going to start with the mayor. Mayor, do you have any comments for us this morning or anything to add?
No, thank you, Gary.
I'm just going to go around the room. Anybody? I see all your wonderful shiny faces, as they say, around on the screen here. Anybody have anything they want to share with the group before we adjourn? Nobody? Okay, that's fine. That's our agenda for today, and appreciate everybody's attendance, and stay safe and well. And